possible when you experience true power of spiritual freedom. We are many times looking for that freedom in all kinds of places, in all kinds of experiences, especially when we're talking about spirituality. We grew up around the religion, and not too many of us are possibly never experienced any religion because of a potential some scientific background from our parents or caregivers who didn't feel aligned with tuning more to any religion, and they were looking in from more scientific discovery, and it was they feel they are so open that the religion is so much more restricted for them to participate with it. And some that possibly didn't find that right place in one religion, they are still seeking for that right place to experience that freedom, and when or even going and attempting to be open to some spiritual experience and not understanding that that they keep recreating things that they actually don't want to experience because they never look or face the experiences that they experience. They didn't heal them, they didn't learn, extracted any lessons, they didn't even somehow transmuted the energies or emotions related to it. So when they moving to supposedly new experience or new place or new organized religion or new spiritual experience, you end up actually in similar place. You end up experience something similar to what you didn't want to experience until you start awakening and realizing that actually it's time for you to do something about it, to face you, to discover who you are and tune more within, trust more of your intuition, and uncover who you are and feel at home within, and then experience that through spiritual freedom and beyond, when you feel safer in your own body, on the physical level, freedom, mentally it's freeing, and also emotionally. So you can really experience that through power of a total freedom, and that spiritual, it won't be just another label, another kind of jargon in a very narrow mind, narrow way, because well, it's only you actually. I know that it's hard to admit. I was there, done that. I kind of was doing the best with what I had and what I knew at the beginning, being born and raised into the Roman Catholic family, and which was in Poland, and there wasn't a lot of other than Roman Catholics to experience. There were some minority of other denominations or other organized religious experiences, but they were like many times like stay away from that because they're not part of who you are, and that was kind of a lot of base of fear. But my courageous soul and always like to explore, and I was at some point reading some books about different religions, connecting with people and learning like firsthand to learn who they are as a human being, and not closing myself because they potentially have a different set of beliefs, or they belong to different religion or a different spiritual. I was keep going through that exploration to have a better understanding, to have more kind of open mind and heart, that we are here as a human being, and we get to kind of experience more that connection with each other, and not closing ourselves because we feel that we better, and other people might be don't understand us, or worse than us, because we are part of this group and they not part of our group. It's really sad that a lot of that division was created, is instead of creating the idea of creating churches, creating spiritual experience, were to experience more of that awakening. However, people are just people, creating to the best of, based on their upbringing, based on their beliefs, and when they were never kind of looking at those, they just recreating things that they don't want to have. So what's the solution? What's how you can experience that true power of spiritual freedom? Is to make your own discernment, to create more of that connection within, to learn who you truly are. When that discernment become easier, when your intuition is more present with you, where you can start making decisions and discernment based of that, and like not putting the labels, but what is good for you, what is will serve you for your expansion, for your evolution, what part or of a community might be of support that will not somehow constrict you to serve. But open you, create that door for you to explore on a deeper level, and help you to feel safe, that you can be yourself, that you will be seen for who you truly are, and not because you uh, you part of certain group or not. And it's true for a lot of, not just religious organization, but spiritual as well. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been born and raised Roman Catholic. I interacted with a lot of different denomination. I was reading books, I was hearing stories, and sometimes even watching movies to learn more about different organized religious backgrounds, or some spiritual experience, and start kind of realizing, come to those deeper realization when I was lucky enough, I should say, and I think blessed enough with God to when I experienced some very inner turmoil, to come to realization, what is my purpose, what I'm here to experience. And it led me to first, through spiritual experience, when created a deeper connection within, deeper connection with God. When I started seeing more open, I didn't drop being Roman Catholic. It actually created even more powerful and fruitful experience in that closeness with God, with Jesus. And I'm like taking whatever serving me from that faith of being Roman Catholic. I'm also taking the best I could from spirituality. I also feel sad that a lot of people just closing their mind and heart to not allowing themselves to experience their life more fully, to return to yourself, to your inner home, where you don't, when you feel safe within, you won't be somehow triggered with others that potentially don't share your values, or don't share the same denomination, or don't share the same beliefs, and you honor them, and you honor yourself of standing in your truth, and let them to stand in their truth. And that's where kind of real unity can be created in this world, where there more peace can be experienced, inner peace, and that power, true power of the freedom, more of the love that can be experienced only from that perspective. Because if we just trying to be right or judgmental of the others, we not connected to ourselves. We also disconnected from ourselves, so we're not serving others and we're not serving ourselves. So trust that it's helpful, that gives you some food for thought, to consider, to create more of that reconnection to you, to make that better discernment. And I feel like there is a need to that I had done quite a deep evolving experiences, experimental experiences, brave up to those, to transform my traumatic experience, to extract some lessons. And it is an ongoing journey, and I love, and sometimes yes, there is a challenge, because I start having more and more understanding that those challenges that I'm facing are the blessing in disguise, that waiting for me to unpack, to uncover, and to drop the judgment, to trust more, to have faith, to surrender more, which doesn't mean that I'm giving up. And that's ongoing journey to keep learning more around that, and not coming from a very limited point of view, that it's only possible to experience through this or that, but being more open and conscious of who I am and why I'm here, and bring that presence, and bring creating more of that safe space for others who are looking for those answers, to free themselves, and also to be seen, to be heard, to be respected, to be honored, to be loved by others for who they truly are, and not what they pretending to be through the title, or through the denomination, or a part of the community. So I want to create some very authentic experience where we're coming in community, which creates that unity and immunity to that judgment that is constantly we're dealing with on a daily basis, of fear-based experiences that somehow can really disturb our mind and our heart, to come together in that co-creation, real co-creation, where we can really experience a true power of the freedom, a total freedom, because spiritual is just a component, and if it just look from that perspective, uh, it also can become a caging thing when all of a sudden we feel free, because okay, we're no longer part of the religion, but we are spiritual, so we awaken and we done. It's an evolving journey, and when we forgetting to be to realize that we're still human living on this earth, and become like those people that feel like that we better than somebody else. It becomes very prideful, and there's no humbleness in it, and can create a lot of closeness and a lot of upheaval for misteaching and misguiding for people that claiming to be spiritual, and for people who are part of those communities. So I'm looking to create very authentic experience with intimate settings, not too big. I just kind of coming out and processing a lot of emotions from another supposedly very uprising community that grew so rapidly, and had a very honorable ideal of that freedom, of integrity, and apparently people were part of that experience, and not apparently not all the people were sharing the same values, and become greedy and manipulating, and And it seems like there are even bigger division of people that start kind of waking up that it's not the right place, that was just a smoking mirrors, and there's still some in avoidance and in protective mode to preserve the community, and they feel that they're so spiritual and so bright and have so much light to bring to this world that they can they don't have to look at the challenges that start showing up and surfacing, and none amount of their shining their light will hide some of the darkness that being kind of becoming more obvious and transparent. So it's very unfortunate. So it created even more for me resolve and discernment that I get to step out of that, and to kind of to go and create something that I desire to create long time ago. I thought it will be easier to tune in to community that already has some following, and apparently it wasn't the case. That was the right move, and get to kind of retrack my steps to, yes, return to myself, to make a better discernment, and ask guidance, God, Jesus, for support. What is next? What I get to learn, what I get to kind of create out of that challenge, out of that experience that will be of true service to the others and not just a smoking mirror. So that's what I want to create. So in that kind of authentic community where we can really truly co-create and being more conscious and committed and experience each other and seeing and hearing and coming from compassion, love, and experience joy as well, and seeing each other and supporting each other, and also creating some beautiful legacy when we also feel safe that it's okay to create that legacy, that it's okay for us to make a difference, that we feel at home in a safe place, to keep practicing standing in our true power and not just manipulation, but through power that is coming from within, using our authentic voice that can make a difference for us and can make for each other in the community, and can make a difference outside of the community, where some visionary, especially women, can spread that word to to the word of coming from more of that unity and harmony and love and freedom that they experience within, and can radiate more of that outside. So when there's more interest in that, feel free to reach out. You can put in the comment connect, and or find me online. I have the brand of Awakened Woman. This channel is about health, wealth, and joy and peace. So with joy and peace, I believe. So so I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you feel that the content resonates, feel free to share that. Subscribe to the channel. I start coming more to that channel to create more of that visibility, to share those messages from my heart to yours, to recognize that there are things possible when you start connecting more to yourself, and where you can, that there are still human beings in this world that are in authentic, using their authentic voice to create some communities with integrity, and to support each other, and not just to take advantage. So sending so much love, joy, peace, and light, and see you around. Take care.